great cities have their internationally renowned beacons, the glimmering flame that draws the tourist moth. But some cities just glimmer more than others. Melbourne, for instance, the world's most livable city, the arts and culture capital of Australia, if not the planet, the sporting capital of the universe. And now, thanks to a bunch of rat-bag punks creeping down back alleys, rattling up their spray cans, leaving behind more funky, crazy neon splatter than a Salvador Dali dream, Melbourne has become the street art capital of the universe.
Street art isn't just immersing this city in splashes of colour and creativity, it's become a tourist attraction in its own right. We're with Melbourne Tour Company Locally, passionate locals that produce private tours all over the city based on their clients' interests.
So you've got everything from tags and pieces, stencil art, mural art. Melbourne has people who are just taking up a spray can for the first time. It also has some of the world's most celebrated artists being flown all over the world and making a genuine living. They're classically trained, some of them, and really quite fantastic.
Hosier Lane is where the street art movement began, but it slowly streamed through the city to find its home in hidden alleys like Presgrave Place, where the art form expands to 3D sculptures.
It's getting hard for me to refrain.
In the city's west, it's transformed a once drab business district, now home to what's known as the Upper West Side Art Precinct.
This was always the gritty, less desirable end. The only graffiti you'd find down here was just that awful stuff of old. Now it's really changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, when I grew up, we always knew this as the other end. The east side was very much considered the Paris end. It's been popular, elegant, the seat of culture for a long time, but this has never been particularly desirable, and it's interesting to see how, the city does change and evolve.
Then there's Fitzroy, possibly the heart of it all. You can't walk around this area without absorbing its many colourful murals.
Now that we're on the north side, do you see a difference in the kind of art?
Absolutely. I mean, the proliferation of art around here is on another level. You can't walk a street without seeing it. And the City of Yarra, the local council, they actually use street art here as a deterrent for graffiti. So many of the works are actually commissioned.
And that's where Juddy Roller comes in, the middleman between the artists and the businesses who commission them, while also serving as a gallery and a community hub for creatives.
Like this is an exhibition about to start, obviously.
Yeah, so all handcrafted, hue and pine.
Look, the beauty of what we do as Juddy Roller is we try to line the artists up with projects that they enjoy. We don't get them to do something that they don't want to do. So they're happy to do it. They're basically, they're employed, they're living off their artwork, and they're painting what they love.
What I find amazing is that there is enough interest in street art for you to curate a tour around it.
Yeah, it's interesting because we have a lot of first-time visitors to Australia, and we do highly personalised private tours all through Melbourne and Victoria. And it's surprising how often street art comes up as an interest for people.
But the street art phenomenon doesn't stop in the city's alleyways.
Street art, generally, it's something you get to enjoy in space. It's not something you get to take home and hang up, and that's where these guys really bridge that gap.
So you can come in here, take something away and get the walls of your bedroom looking like a Melbourne alleyway.
Exactly.
Brilliant. And if you're lucky, you'll find a place just like this, where two great Melbourne institutions collide. A funky hipster bar serving funky hipster beer, the perfect inspiration for any great street art.
I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta bag it up.